And Manhattan prosecutors investigating President Donald Trump's company for possible tax, bank, and insurance fraud, expanding their probe into our area. News 12's Eric Feldman explains.
It's an investigation that could have national implications, zeroing in on Westchester County. The town of North Castle confirms they've given the Manhattan DA financial documents about the Trump Organization's Seven Springs property.
Certainly a very significant step.
Dan Schorr is a former inspector general in Yonkers, as well as a former prosecutor in Westchester and Manhattan. So what does he think they could be interested in?
The value of this property.
Donald Trump bought the massive 212-acre property in the mid-90s for $7.5 million. In 2015, he donated most of the land as part of a conservation easement to a land trust valued at $21 million. Why does that matter? That allowed the Trump Organization to take a tax deduction based on the property valued at 3 times what Trump paid. So now, Manhattan prosecutors are looking into whether the Trump Organization inflated its value. If that were the case, the tax deduction could have been larger than what it should have been. For now, Schorr says he believes these investigations are in the very early stages.
Shouldn't assume that just because these subpoenas and interviews are occurring, that there's definitely going to be a prosecution.
But he says investigations not only by the Manhattan DA, but the New York Attorney General could also be ramping up because come Wednesday, Donald Trump will no longer be president.
President Trump is going to have his organization respond to requests for information, depositions, and other things from law enforcement that he might not have had to do while he was in the White House.
Eric Feldman, News 12.
And we reached out to the attorneys for the towns of Bedford and Newcastle, but our calls were not returned. We also reached out to the Trump Organization, and also we've not heard back.